All right, so you're thinking about moving to Fort Worth, Texas, or more specifically, Southlake, Texas. Well, you're gonna wanna make sure to stick around for the entire video because today I'm gonna be driving around all over Southlake, making sure that you can see exactly what it is that you can get for your money. I'm gonna show you homes in the 500 range, the $750,000 range, and we're gonna look at some homes that are right over $1 million. Plus, gonna show you a couple of my other favorite little spots. So if you're interested and you wanna know everything there is about Southlake, well, make sure you stick around and we're gonna get after it right now. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Fort Worth, Texas, or more specifically Southlake, which is where we're at today, then you're going to want to make sure that you click that subscribe button and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current markets here in Fort Worth, Texas. My name is Travis Plum. My business partner Levi and I, we get so many calls, texts, and emails from people just like you and you and you and you and you looking to make their move to Fort Worth, Texas every single day, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, make sure that you give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we are happy to help you make a smooth move to Texas. Again, we are here in Southlake today, and we are actually at the town center, the town square, where they have all the fun stuff. And of course, you know, I told my family that I was gonna go to Southlake today and that I was gonna be walking around town square. And so they decided to actually join me today. So come here, Lila. Come here. Mommy's over there with Scarlett. Come here. So we're actually gonna walk around because Southlake has so much to offer. There's like right where we're at in the town square, they have all the fine shopping. They have the Apple store. They have all the good eating. Say what's up to everybody on YouTube. Say hi. This is Lila. You may or may not have actually seen her on some of my other videos, but of course, when I said that I was coming over here, they want to have a girls' day and they want to go shopping. Can't blame them, not gonna lie. A little bit jealous as well, but you know, we're gonna be talking about Southlake today. And if you don't know much about Southlake, it's actually one of my favorite cities. Now, it is one of the most expensive cities, but that's okay. That's exactly what they want here in Southlake. So if you're thinking about moving out here, make sure that you bring your checkbook because it can get kind of pricey, but that's a good thing. Like if that's what you're looking for, you know, this is a very, very family-oriented city. This is actually number 5, the best city to raise your family in all of Texas. This is number 5, and it's also number 5 with being one of the best suburbs in all of Dallas-Fort Worth, actually all of Texas. Now, with Southlake, the median price of homes out here is $676,000, and it's a relatively smaller city. I mean, the population out here is about 31,000 people, and the median household income is $240,000. So, you know, again, this is a little bit of a pricier city, but it's beautiful. They have the greatest shopping, they have the best foods, and of course, they have the best school systems in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. And you know, one of the things I really love about Southlake is their motto. Everyone here is a dragon, right? So you're gonna see dragons on cars, you're gonna see dragons in front of houses, you're gonna see the bumper stickers, dragon, 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 that's what you're gonna see. And they say that there's a much deeper meaning than what's on your jacket or what's on your car. They say it's so much deeper than that. Being a dragon, it has to do with your heart, your mind, and your spirit. And that's just one of the things I love about Southlake is the overall encompassing mindset of everything that has to do with Southlake. This is a place that you can come that is extremely safe, very great education for your children. That's actually one of the favorite things that I got my little babies coming over here. That's actually one of the favorite things I love about this place is how safe it is. You are not going to get away with anything out here. If you're speeding, you're gonna get pulled over, right? I mean, that's what I love about it. There's very little crime. I mean, Southlake is an A+ rated city all the way across the board. Come here. Who's that? Say hi. This is Scarlett. And then I got my better half. I got Sam right here. Say hi. So she's interested in the water, but I can't really blame her. So go. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and walk around. You know, Southlake is a beautiful area. And just to touch base on some of the stuff that's around here in the town square, you know, like I said earlier, you have the Apple store, you have Travis Matthew. I'm a big golfer myself. Okay, I'm not a big golfer. I just started getting into golf and I absolutely love it. So I would say that I am a big golfer. So they got Travis Matthew and they have some of my favorite spots to eat in here. So if you're looking for something to do in Southlake, really everything that you can do is going to be right here in town square. All the shopping, all the foods. Now everything out here is also going to be spectacular when it comes to sports. You know, my daughters, they're in dance. Their dance class is literally right here in Southlake. They have one of the best dance schools in the Dallas-Fort Worth. Sports, top-notch, football, baseball, soccer. There has been several professional athletes come out of Southlake. So, I mean, if you want your kids to get the best education, you want them to be the best in sports or music or dance or martial arts or just anything like that, you're gonna definitely wanna check out Southlake. It's gonna be a very good option. Now, here in just a second, I'm gonna take y'all on a drive. I'm gonna show you some of the footage around here inside of the town square, because you can't really see too much because of all the beautiful trees that are blocking all the shopping. And then I'm going to take you around so you can see exactly what you can get for your money. All right, what's up, y'all? So I wanted to bring you out here to the very first neighborhood out here in Southlake. You know, the home that I'm going to be showing you here in just a minute is listed at $570,000. Okay, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay, and this one here is in Southlake, and the best part about this little neighborhood over here is, I mean, you can probably see it's very quiet, or you can probably hear that it's very quiet, and you're going to actually run into a bunch of different style homes. So on this street, you obviously have this huge house over here, but then you actually have a bunch of these really beautiful ranch style homes, and that's the home that's for sale over here for $570,000. These homes are a lot older, okay? So you'll notice a lot of times in Southlake that some of these homes are just a little bit older. Some of them are 20, 30 years old. This one over here that I'm about to come up to is built in 1985, and it's going for about $274 a square foot. It's a very beautiful home. It's a ranch style home, and it's been completely upgraded on the inside, right? So that's what you're going to find a lot of the times out here in Southlake is some of these older homes. They're going to be obviously older, but they're going to be completely remodeled on the inside. And so this home over here is the one that's actually been listed, and you can probably see that right there. It's a nice ranch style home. It's very beautiful, and again, it's a 3-bedroom, it's a 2-bath, so it's about $274 a square foot. And of course, some of these homes in Southlake, I mean, at $274 a square foot, that's actually not that bad. Some of the homes out here that I have seen actually go for, you know, $300, $400, even $500,000, or excuse me, $300, $400, $500 a square foot. So for $274 a square foot, you can move in here to Southlake, and you're right by the lake on Lake Grapevine. Lake Grapevine is just right up over there, and it's a very fun lake. That's where you can do all of your wakeboarding, your surfing, your camping, your hiking, biking, walking, trails. So just being out here in Southlake, if that's not enough, you have almost an immediate access to Grapevine Lake, which is about 5, maybe 10 minutes from here. So for $570,000, you can get a beautiful house just like this one here behind me for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So that's it for this neighborhood right here. We are going to go over to the next property, and I'll show you what you can get for that. All right, what's up everybody? So I'm actually really excited to show you all this neighborhood here because it is just absolutely beautiful. It's something out of a book. I'm telling you, all the houses here are just absolutely, on prime spots, prime locations. And then of course, every single one of the properties out here is sitting on a really big lot. And I know there's a little bit different here because I just literally spent the last 30 minutes in my car trying to wait for this storm to blow over. It came out of nowhere, but that's totally Texas weather for you. But I had to come out here and I had to show you this property because for one, a lot of times in this neighborhood specifically, these homes, they just don't come on the market. When people come and get settled into this neighborhood, they usually stay here for a very long time. And now most of the homes in this neighborhood are gonna be, a much older homes. The home that I'm about to show you that's actually listed right now was built in 1984, and there's lots of other homes out here that are built in the 1980s as well. But the cool thing is if you can get lucky enough to find a lot to build a house on, you can actually find a prime location because there's actually a new construction property just around the corner that's kind of being built. It's a massive house. So if you want something new and you're not necessarily into the ranch style homes, but you want a big lot, this is a place that you really want to check out. Now, I wanted to show you this property here, okay? So this property right here behind me, this one's listed at $799,000, okay? It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's just over 2,400 square feet. And this one, like I said, was built in 1984. But the best thing about this one is it's sitting on a 1.2 acre lot. So you have tons of land, lots of trees. And I'm excited to show you the driving footage because I drove through the neighborhood as well. And all the lots are huge. The houses are beautiful. They have big, beautiful houses. They have 2 stories. They have 1-story ranch style homes. They have new construction, but it's completely wooded. You have trees all through the entire neighborhood. And let me try to give you a shot of kind of like the property here behind me and just like the surrounding neighborhood. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. I love it out here. It's very quiet. You got the squirrels everywhere, you got the rabbits. I mean, it's a good vibe and it's something that's magical. I mean, that's just Southlake in general, but especially here in this community, you can get you a super nice house that's been completely remodeled on the inside for about $800,000. Plenty of square footage, plenty of land, and plenty of being able to do whatever you want. So I'm going to take you to the next place. This is another one of my favorite areas in the Tuscan Ridge, and then I might sneak in a house because the Tuscan Ridge house is about $900,000, and then I think I want to show y'all another one that's just over $1 million out here in Southlake that I think is a really good property to show you if you're looking in that $1 million price range, because you can get a very beautiful home with a nice sized lot and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna hop back in the car and I'll see you at the next stop. All right, y'all, so I'm super excited to show you this neighborhood as well because obviously everything in Southlake is absolutely beautiful, but this is Tuscan Ridge. It's a very small, tight-knit community, and you'll see from the driving footage, it's very small. You literally go up through this way, you drive around, you hook around the street, and it ends over basically where it begins. So it's a very small community, but all these homes are absolutely beautiful. I love these type of style homes. Honestly, if I were to buy a home, this would probably be the style of home that I would actually buy. So, these are the Tuscan style homes, and I'll show you because this home right here behind me, as you can see, this is built in 2006, okay? This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, okay? And it's got about dog kind of scared me there for a second, thought they were coming after me. And it's got 3,800 square feet. So in this property right here at $865,000, that's about $226 a square foot. So you can come into this beautiful, beautiful community full of all these Tuscan style homes, really small, tight-knit community, and you can get a really, really good deal. So I mean, anything in Southlake for $220,000 or $226 a square foot is a heck of a deal. And then obviously I'm going to make sure to throw up some pictures of the inside of this house because it's actively listed right now for $865,000, but the inside of these homes are absolutely beautiful as well. They're much newer, obviously in the early 2000s. So if this is the style of home that you're looking for, they don't come on the market very often. I mean, at the end of this, make sure you stick around because I'm going to give you a market update. There are some more homes that are coming onto the market in Southlake, so I want you to understand that like there are more homes coming available. These are just some of my favorite communities, favorite neighborhoods that actually have some active listings that are available that I could kind of walk by and show you. So, you know, if this is what you're looking for, you definitely can't go wrong. All right, so we're gonna go and we're gonna check out the next property, the last property, really quickly. It's just over $1 million, but it's absolutely beautiful. So I think you're gonna definitely wanna check it out. So I'll see you there. All right, so final stop. I wanted to bring you over here to Korean. This is one of the most sought after neighborhoods in all of Southlake. And then this house right here behind me is a very spacious villa. It's absolutely stunning on the inside, so I'll make sure to throw up some pictures. But this one's listed at $1.15 million. It is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, and it's got over 4,300 square feet. So if you're looking for something that's super spacious and you're not necessarily in need of a lot of space on the outside, like a big yard or a big lot, then this is going to be the ideal property for you. So I mean, this is built in 2014 and it's going for just over $240 a square foot. So you're still getting a great property at a great price. And again, Korean is one of the most popular communities in all of Southlake. So definitely wanted to come out here and show you what you can get for $1.1 million. And of course, out here in Southlake, that could change because there are other homes that are built in the 1980s that are going for $1 million, $2, $3, $4, all the way up. And then of course, if you find the right neighborhoods and the right communities, you can find something that's significantly newer that you can get, over 4,300 square feet for just over $1 million in one of the most sought after neighborhoods. And this place is absolutely beautiful. I'll show you just a little bit of the neighborhood here, so you can kind of get a good idea of what is going on in the neighborhood. But one of the things I love about it out here is that it's absolutely just super quiet. Can't hear anything. And then they have walking trails, they have the hiking trails, they have waterfalls and all sorts of stuff, dog parks for you to walk your dogs around. So it's a really nice community. So if you're looking for something like this, make sure that you reach out because properties like this, they don't come on the market every single day. But we're gonna go and we're gonna do a full-blown market report. I'm gonna show you exactly how many homes are on the marketplace, what these homes are going for, etc., etc. So please make sure that you stick around to the very end. And also, if you're interested about where these different cities are and different locations are, please make sure that you check out the full map tour. Okay, I've done a map tour on Southlake, and I'm also going to be doing a pros and cons, so make sure that you check out those videos. If Southlake is at the top of your list, then make sure that you check those things out. If not, I'm going to just go ahead and see you at the next place for the market report. All right, what's up, y'all? So I wanted to give you a quick market update on Southlake, and I actually wanted to stop by one of my favorite places. This is Rockfish Seafood and Grill. So if you like seafood and all things seafood, if you're gonna come over here, even if you don't live in Southlake, you definitely gotta come and check out the food. The food is phenomenal. The drinks are phenomenal. I mean, everything, obviously, as you have seen, everything in Southlake is top notch. It's one of the best cities in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. And just so you know, a lot of people get Southlake mixed up with Dallas, but Southlake is actually part of Tarrant County, which is Fort Worth, which is why I wanted to come over here and I wanted to shoot this video for you, just so you know that this is in Tarrant County, not Dallas County. So the taxes are going to be a little bit different and all that good stuff. But you know, I wanted to go over the market update, and it looks like right now that the homes for sale are 139 homes on the marketplace here in Southlake, which is up 25%. And I know that a couple months ago there was only like 40, 50, 60 homes that were actually available for purchase in Southlake. So the homes are, it looks like it may be a good sign, because it may show that things are kind of, you know, starting to slow down a little bit. However, I do want you to be aware that if you're looking in Southlake, there may be less offers coming in, but the offers are still coming in very, very, very strong. I have seen offers $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 over asking price. So it is still a pretty competitive market. Now, as we start to see more homes come on the marketplace, naturally that should drive the prices down slightly. I know a couple months back there was a house that sold for over $300,000 over list price, which honestly I would probably never ever do that, but people really want to you know, get these houses because Southlake is one of the most prime places to live in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. Now, new to the market, there are 83 new homes on the market this month. Again, that's up 29% over the last 30 days. And the days on market, which is interesting because more homes are coming onto the marketplace, but the homes are staying on less days. It's actually down 4.5% to 44 days on the market, which is absolutely insane, because a lot of these homes, like you see, you know, there are only a handful of homes. There's probably, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 homes out of all the homes that are on the marketplace that are actually under $1 million. So for homes to be coming out and selling in 44 days still tells me that the market is super hot. Even though inventory is starting to creep up, the market is still very, very hot. Now, the average home price in the last 30 days was down slightly at 2.9% to $1.5 million. And one of the things that I really like is I'm actually starting to see price reductions. There are 20 price reductions, which is, it means that it's up actually 122%. So this is what I'm telling y'all. We're in a time, in a moment. This is July 2021. Just so if you're watching this video a year from now, you know that I'm talking about July 2021. We're in a little bit of a time frame right now where I think there's, you know, more properties coming into the marketplace, but people are overpricing their listings. Okay, that's why there are big price reductions, because I think there's a little bit of fatigue. I think people are sick and tired of all the bidding wars that are going on here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we're starting to see price reductions come up, not only in Southlake but all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So if you get the house, and this is why it's so important to work with the right team. And I'll give you a story. I was in Prosper, and we just had a client buy a house in Prosper. It was listed at $799. And so that's what you have to be looking at, is where are these homes going to be appraised for, because your bank will only let you finance 100% of the amount that it's appraised for. My client, I told him, like, I was looking at the comps, and the comps were looking really, really, really good. And although the house was priced at $800,000, I said, hey man, I think that we should go super, super aggressive and bid, you know, do almost whatever it takes to be able to get this property locked in. So we actually locked the house in at $875,000. But when I looked at the comps, I knew that house was going to probably appraise for $840, you know, maybe $850, $860. And when a couple weeks went by and we actually got that appraised house, it came back at $875. Do you know how huge that is? So he was able to, instead of paying $75,000 over, which is an additional $75,000 plus your 5, 10, 20%, whatever you want to put down, he didn't have to spend that extra $75,000. He was able to just put his 20% down on $875, and that was a huge, huge, huge win for my client. And that's what I mean by, we're kind of in this time frame where you're going to start seeing these price reductions, but the appraisers could potentially be appraising and getting finally caught up with how hot the market is. So you may be able to strike a really, really good deal out here. So it's very important that you work with an agent or a team, whether that's us or someone else, that really knows what they're doing, so that way they can guide you and point you in the right direction. Now, the average home sold is $1.15 million. Sold in the last 30 days. It's actually average sold price has gone down about 4%. In the last 30 days, there's been 51 homes. Now, if you're looking on the marketplace at the top of the market, the highest listed property is at $10 million. And as you can imagine, the house is massive. I mean, it's like for real, a mansion, pool, huge lot. I mean, it's top notch. And then of course, as you saw today, you know, the low end of these homes are going to be just under 600,000. Now, you'll see a couple other homes that are listed for around that 250 to 400, but that is in a community for 55 plus. So if you don't want to live in an elder community that's 55 plus, that's not even going to be an option for you. And of course, there are no apartments in Southlake, so you really can't, you know, rent out here unless you're renting someone's house, which is a very low percentage of people. I mean, the people who own here are at about 94%, and the renters are about 6%. So it's a very low, you know, percentage of people who are out here renting. This is really a place that they want people owning their homes and keeping it very clean and very tight. So, you know, Southlake again is one of my favorite places to live. And there's so much fun stuff to do. You're right by Grapevine Lake. You have all the shopping. You got Tyler's, you know, you got Rockfish, you got the juice places. I mean, you have everything that you could possibly imagine right here in the square. It's a great place. So if you're looking to visit, please make sure that you give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We are happy to help you make a smooth move to Texas. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed making it. It was a hot day, it was a humid day, it was a rainy day, but hey, that's what you get while you're out here in Texas. You're gonna get some crazy weather and storms coming out of nowhere, but I had a great time shooting this, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So make sure that if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you click that subscribe button and tap that bell for notifications so you can always be the first to learn about the current markets here in Fort Worth, Texas. My name's Travis Plum, and thanks y'all, and I hope to see y'all around town.